back in the van talking to myself, and today I am going to follow on from the idea I had yesterday, which was inspired by Yoga with Cassandra and her intention for the day. So the intention for the day, if I can get this right, was my actions, words and thoughts align with my beliefs. I think that was it. Something like that anyway. So my beliefs and values, my actions, thoughts and words align with my beliefs and values. And I thought, well, yeah, actually, I really need to work hard on that. And I really need to make sure that they do. Because if I am living authentically by my own values and beliefs, then I should be able to create a great life for myself. So you think, well, what are my main beliefs and values? My beliefs? Let's start with the values. My values are that I'm a very positive person. Very positive. I am a kind person. I believe that people should be respected, and that should always see the good in everybody and every situation if you can find it. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to find because not everybody has the same beliefs and values as I do, and occasionally people are very challenging and challenge my beliefs and values quite strongly. So I think that I just need to concentrate on this traffic. There's a lot of traffic today. I don't want to knock anybody over. There we go. So, yeah. So some people do try to challenge you. But if I can always concentrate on helping myself to see the good in people and situations and circumstances, then that's the kind of life I want to live. So if somebody says something that isn't all that positive to me, I will always try to find the positive. If something happens that is a challenge to me, I will always try to find the positive way to deal with whatever situation it is, and take it as a learning experience. Now, I have to say, I'm not 100% good at this. I do try my best, but sometimes I get knocked off sideways by somebody else. But today I'm going to try extra hard to live by my values and beliefs, and I am going to be friendly. Would you like to cross, lady? Thank you, you're welcome. Live by my values and treat everybody with kindness and enthusiasm. I'm going to be pleased to see everybody. Even the people I'm not pleased to see, I'm going to pretend to be pleased to see them. Because your mind and your brain recognises the feeling as real, regardless of whether or not it is real. So I'm going to be as nice to people as I can be today. Got a lot to do today. Got some planning to do. Got some planning for the refurb that we're going to be doing, and we're going to go through the figures. We're going to see what money we need to be able to get on and do the stuff. So we need to cost up the paint, carpet, and just basically see what we need to start buying so that we can do our little renovation to encourage more people. I think we need to look at staff uniforms as well, so that the staff can be proud of themselves themselves when they are helping us to generate one of the nicest places to be. And I do believe that the staff are really on board. And we just recently, yesterday, I got a text message from somebody who'd been into the cafe for a drink, and they said, "You should be so proud of your staff, they're amazing, they did a really good job, and there's nowhere else that can make a coffee like that." And it just makes me feel, oh, they're just great. I just love them, they're amazing people. And we did an interview yesterday for a cook that we needed to come into the cafe, and when we were talking to this person, and Fraser said this is the least toxic place he's ever worked, which it sounds like a bit of a backhanded compliment, but the least toxic place that he's ever worked. And I thought, yeah, actually that's true. For the most part, 95% of the time, everybody really takes care of everybody else. I think it's not just about getting along. I think it's about taking care of the people that you work with and looking after them and looking out for them and seeing where they might be struggling and helping them to get through whatever it is, and then celebrating their little wins that they have at work. You know, when a customer is really complimentary, or they create something that looks really beautiful. And I think as a workspace community, we all do generally respect and value each other. So I hope that makes it nicer for everybody else to come to work. I hope it makes the working day that little bit better, because everybody gets along and everybody's just basically nice to each other. I think that's all it is, really, isn't it? I mean, we've just got to be getting through our day in the nicest possible way. My mum used to say, if you can't think of anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. And Harriet said to me the other day that she'd heard something along the same sort of lines, but it was, if you can't think of anything nice to say something nice. Sure, that was it. That doesn't sound quite right. Or if you can't think of anything good to say something nice. So I'm going to try my best that if I can't think of anything nice to say to a person who's being not entirely 100% nice, I will try my best to flip it and flip the situation, flip the circumstance, and take a deep breath and be nice. Both my children are having quite serious exams today, and I'm sure this is something that's happening all over the UK at the moment for parents. Even though the parents have already done exams, there's nothing quite like reliving them through your children. And I really believe in them, and I am proud of them, and I am expecting them to do their best, and they will be great. And here I am at work. Let's see if there's anywhere to park. Oh, these potholes are potty. Oh, so potty. Yep, here we go. Parking. There we go, mind Iona's little car. Mind Sue's creeping bus. Okay, logging off.